Gary, a hugely disappointing result, but I don't think it's the scoreline that's more annoying as the way that the goals fell and what's happened on the pitch.
I cannot be any more proud of my players. I thought we've come here today against a good Worcester side, and I don't want to take anything away from Worcester because they've done the job and the winning goal is a magnificent strike. We've come out away, we've weathered the first half hour where Worcester were really, really good. We've got in at half-time 1-0. We've made a couple of adjustments. We've come out. We've literally dominated the first 25 minutes of the second half. We've gone 3-1 up, and we're managing the game unbelievably well. We're clearing a large, we're defending. We look like we could go get another one or two. They've put a ball in the box. Ross has clearly won the ball, put it out for a throw in. The striker's run into Ross. He's given a penalty. That's probably the most bizarre decision I've ever seen in my life. So that gave him a leg up. And then to top that off, that's then the second most bizarre thing I've ever seen in my life, because Ross has come out, caught the ball, the striker's run into him, he's dropped the ball, he's scored, and he's let the goal stand. It is absolute, unbelievable, diabolical refereeing by that referee. I don't need to see it again. I've seen it first time. I don't want to take anything away from Worcester City because they kept going, they've done their job. We've done our job today. We can control the controllables, and that you'll see it when it come out later on the socials. If I'm wrong, I'm not wrong. There's no way I'm wrong. That's never been a penalty because Ross has literally got the ball and that's gone out for a throw in by the dugout, and he's got two hands on the ball. The lad's just run into him and he's dropped the ball. That's, this is the trouble with this level of football. Any level of football, we got no. You're in the control of these referees, and he said to me walking off the pitch, which probably adds insult to injury, he feels he's got the penalty decision wrong. Well, he's not had a replay. So how can he said just by the reaction of everybody. So he's made two massive bloopers. He's probably a good guy, but that's totally changed. We've now got to get 4 points from the next 6. We're actually cruising. We've managed the squad really well today. Everyone's done their job. I've done my job. My players have done their job. And we've been absolutely robbed of what would have been a great victory against a very good team. Fair play to Worcester. They kept going. The goal at the end there's worth the entrance money on its own, as was Rubens, to be fair. Great. I mean, that's a great game, isn't it? I mean, Worcester fans are going overjoyed, rightly so. They've come back from last 10 minutes from 3-1 down to win 4-3. But I can't ask any more of my players, apart from maybe close the lad down who scored the 4th goal. I can't ask for any more from my players. And, I don't know what's going to happen now if we play these later on down the road. But if we get that sort of game at Steel Park in the playoff, that'd be a hell of a game. But really pleased with the performance. It's a bittersweet one, so I'm really pleased with the performance. I'm really pleased with the way some of my players played. I'm really pleased for the lads who come in today as well, because got us to 2-1 up. And, we were seeing the game out so easily, weren't we? That was so comfortable. And the referees got involved in something he didn't need to get involved in. But listen, he's made a decision. He's got them wrong. We all do it. But that's just absolutely killed us. Absolutely killed us. What a long trip. Brilliant performance. And the referees killed us.
Obviously, it's time to put it behind us now and concentrate on this quick turnaround game on Bank Holiday Monday against Diamonds. And it's going to make that game slightly more difficult, really, isn't it?
And the game's still going to be as hard as it would have been. That's a little bit of pressure on us. But listen, we've got pressure games coming up. I mean, this was a great test for the playoffs. Do you know what I mean? That's two of the top 5 teams in the league. There ain't a lot between any of the top 5. That's a fact. Anyone can beat anyone. They've got some quality players. We've got some quality players. And that'll be all on the day. They had their spells in the game. We had our spells in the game. That was a really good game of football. I mean, coming off the pitch, speaking to their guys, they weren't over the moon with the referee either, but I don't want to harp on about it, but these sort of things can't keep happening. They ain't even difficult decisions. They're not difficult decisions, Chuck. They are run-of-the-mill, basic. Everyone else in the ground, there was nearly 800 there. They all know that weren't a penalty, and they all know that that's a foul on Ross. There's only one person in the ground, and he's got 2 wrong in the space of 3 minutes. It's unbelievable.
So, as we say, we're back at Steel Park Monday afternoon. Well, not Monday afternoon, but 1 o'clock kickoff, of course, followed by the players' presentation in the bar afterwards. But it's time to reflect on what's happened today, and therefore put it right for Monday.
That's done now, isn't it? That's parked. What can we do? I've just gone in there and shook every one of my players' hands. I'm proud of my players today. I'm proud of the performance. I'm, disappointed with the first goal, maybe soft, disappointed maybe with the fourth goal. But that we were just in control. But listen, like I say, we'll park up, we'll have a quick drink, we'll get ourselves off, we'll park up, and we need 3 points Monday, don't we? And hope, there's a lot more on the game Monday. That'll put a bit more edge on it, won't they? If we needed a point from the last two, we might have took a foot off the gas, but we can't now. We've got to go full tilt, get the free points, and then we'll have to see what happens elsewhere to see what we need on Saturday. So Ruston's, we've had three really tough games with them already this season. They don't give us anything. They make it very difficult for us. We make it difficult for them. So get yourselves down to Steel Park for a barnstormer on Monday.
Certainly will be. Gary, we'll speak to you then. Well done today.
Thank you.